Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome back to St. Clair. This will be episode 5 in the series, and today we are going to continue working a little bit on our plan here. We've got a bit of a design going for our main Canadian town, and a little bit going for our American town. Now, I think on the Canadian town, now that I'm looking a little bit at it, although no, we're going to keep that design for that whole area. I was going to say that is going to be a really massive grid area, but I think it'll be realistic and worthwhile for that particular spot. I think so. We want to fill in a lot of this. We're going to get a park in this area, I think, and maybe another little town out here. I think we can go ahead and unpause here. Although we've got a little bit of abandonment over there, I think just because of unemployment being low. And I think we have this will not be replaced because we have the don't replace buildings thing on right now. But we can go ahead for now and, oops, we took out one we didn't need to. We'll let them respawn for now. Anything that is abandoned. What I do want to do, we have a few level 2 buildings that have popped up, which is really exciting because now we're getting a little bit more variety in our homes and things like that. This one is a level 2 as well. This one is level 2, so you can see that things are developing. Over here, we have the same thing. We have a few level 2s that are starting to pop up and things like that. So that is very exciting. One thing I want to talk about with this side, with the Canadian side, is we are going to work on a concept in urban planning for walkability that is called the 330-300 rule. And that says that you don't want any home, or you want 3 trees to be visible from every home or from every location. You want 30% canopy cover, and you want no person to be more than 300 meters from a park. Now, 300 meters is conveniently just about the distance of one of these. So what I think I want to do is I want to make sure that each one of these has a city park. And I've also been kind of skimming through some of this. But a lot of that will be the small park. Or even a plaza could work for some of this too. You know, that's a grieving park. Yeah, I've got a bit of cemeteries now as well. So what I think we'll do is we'll end up with a lot of these smaller parks, or a dog park, I suppose. Small playground would work too. Let's go with the small park. And again, we're going to take out some homes here. Although what we could do, what is the cost for this? Weekly, $8 a week. Okay. Whereas the botanical garden is $240. I was going to suggest maybe we put one of those in, but I don't think so. We're going to get this in here. And we will use anarchy. Let's pause and take all of these homes out. We'll get it in there. It's not quite going to fit. It overlaps a little bit of the walking path. But it will work. Now, it does look a little out of place because of the removal of the vanilla trees. So we're just going to come in here and get a few trees, and I think I'm using most of these. Get plain trees in here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just bring these right along like this. I also think we might end up adding some trees elsewhere too, like along some of the roads. Not quite sure where I would fit them. But that gives us a little bit of the park that we need. Then we can just use Move It to put them in some of the other spots. See, I'm thinking if we were to get trees along here somehow, I'm not quite sure where they would end up. Might be able to do this. And then get some planters underneath. In fact, that would probably be worthwhile. I'll probably end up doing that off camera at some point. But for now, we will stick with this. So the next thing we want to do is check on services here. So one thing we're going to have is a need for extra services. And really, we don't have any medical on this side, but you know what? And we might not have medical on the other side. Yeah. We now have doctor's offices and hospitals and things that I have picked out from the workshop. So we're going to get a doctor's office in here. We can go ahead and put that right on. Actually, we'll find a spot that hasn't been filled quite yet. Here we go. I guess it still has a house. That's okay. We'll put it right here. Yep, that'll work. Turn off property anarchy before we forget. Take that out as well. Yeah, that should work. Now, they do have a little bit of parking there. Let's give them a little bit more. Although, no, they probably have enough. I think there's parking on the street, or at least over there, and we don't want much parking on this side of the map anyway. But let's come in, and we will get a fire department. Put that down on the main drag here. We're on some of these bigger streets. A fire department there, and a police department. We don't want a really big one yet. And those are really big ones. Yeah, we'll just get one of these here. I think that works well. So that should help on this side a little bit. Let's go ahead and continue getting this grid set up a bit. Although it's really... it's hard for me because I don't like to do so much of grid. And I kind of think we need to get a few more roads that are going to break that grid a little bit. So I think we have to figure out, okay, we want the bigger grid here, but I like having this road coming in this way. Maybe we get another one going out that way. Yeah, like that angle. Let's go ahead and bring a dirt road in. And I want it to be... Which one of these? Do we want this one? No, I think this one will come in. Yeah. So this is going to go off in that direction. And we'll take this road out like that. And get a curve in. So that, I think that will work. Then this road can continue off in that direction. And I feel like that will break the feeling of the grid a little bit. And then over on this side, we're going to have a major train station in here, I think. Which we don't get trains until 10,000, which isn't really all that far away. Because once we get to the high density, we should move pretty quick. But we do want a road. I want at least one road coming down this way. Probably pretty straight in that direction. And this can come in. Yeah, let's have it come off of that one, I think. Let's get one more set over here. Okay, there we go. Now, this here is the old vanilla police station. We're going to take that out, and we will take this residential zoning out too. That was temporary to get the power over here. Let's go ahead and get our water connected. Right, and then we can come in here and we need to get our parts in place, actually. Let's go ahead and, I'm not really sure that I like this the way it is. We're going to add a little gazebo here. That adds a little bit to it. And then let's get just a tiny playground in. There we go. I think that works a little bit better. Although, it is a vanilla park. Let's just keep it at that. And it's not the greatest anyway. But we're going to come in here and we'll get all of that selected. And then we will just copy paste that. Yeah, let's get one in here. Okay, now I feel like I'm getting too repetitive with the same park, so we're going to stop there. Besides, if we come in here now, from here to here is 2,000, so we're still following our 1,000 thing. We need to get another park over in here, but we can do that. In fact, let's go and get something else in here. I need to find some good parts on the workshop, but let's go ahead and we'll get a little bit of a bigger one in here. Maybe even redo this whole block here. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to break up our walkability a little bit. Let's take this out. And these. We're still going to have a walkable spot, but what I want to do, and that's our police station, so we don't want to do too much in here. We're going to get a larger park in this spot. Put it there. And then we can come in with a path. We want to continue this down that way. There, so it's broken this up a tiny bit, but I think it keeps this quite nice. We'll go ahead and get a path there and there as well. And we'll do what we did at the other one and just get a little bit of a line of trees here. Like a meadow of wildflowers in there. And back in here a little bit too. And you know what? If we turn off collision for a moment, we can come in here and get some wildflowers as well. Just took out a plain tree. We'll come back and fix that. There, I feel like that really makes that park a little bit better. It's a very simple park, but I think it really works there. Now there's police station. Needs to be rotated. There we go. That will work better, and everybody's happy. So that is that spot. Now we have low unemployment, so we can start filling in the zoning over here now. And we're going to do the same thing that we did before, where we keep a little bit of space at each of these main roads for other stuff, for commercial and things. So that should fill in relatively quickly. Let's go ahead and get just a little bit of commerce. Though, you know what? That jumped okay, so we don't need to do that. We are going to need more power. And I think it is time to really start planning out this bigger power plant. So I think what we want to do, the rail is rising over there. I think we put a power plant in here, a nice big coal plant. And what we're going to do is bring a road. Let's see, we need to survey real quick. Where is our endpoint right now? Right there, okay. So I think, yeah, 2,000 is what we want. That's 800. Let's go another 1,200 here. And that's the edge of that space. So what we'll do is we'll have the power plant in here. Let's go ahead and pick one out here. We want a custom one. And I want pretty much this stuff. Large coal power plant. $135,000 to do it though. And it's going to cost most of our budget. So I guess we don't want to do that just yet. And this doesn't produce anything. Okay, we'll get another small one. And just hang on there for a little bit longer. At least these look like industrial buildings, so they kind of fit in this area. But I am going to come over here and get this to be the old coal plant. And I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and make it this whole space. That is 760. Just take this back out and go back. Turn off prop and tree anarchy. We're going to come down 2,000. It's going to come down this way too. Should be 2,000 to there. Perfect. So this whole space here is going to be the power plant. We'll just keep it like that. And we'll get some rail coming off so that they can get their delivery of coal. Let's check over here. We have a little bit of crime. Yeah, they could use a new police station. And what we'll do is we'll actually get, that's going to be 2,400 a week. Let's go ahead and get this in here. Actually, we'll put this one back over this way. Yeah, and eventually this one will get replaced with a larger police station. Let's check on traffic. So we're at 87%. And we have a lot of it is going through to get from one town to another, which is one thing we will expect to see. A bit of crime and death care over here. So they have their cemetery over here, which it is not operational because I didn't end up connecting the power, which I noticed that at one point in the last episode, and then I didn't end up fixing it anyway. But that will get that operational. Then we'll get some hearses out, and that should help in here quite a bit. So otherwise, we're going to have an issue. Let's go ahead and get a second one in here. And eventually, I'll make this, make more of a custom design. But for now, this will work. Right, so that should all improve this area. Let's go back to the American side. We're going to get more residential out this way. Now we do need another district, which is going to come in up here. Where is 2000 from here? This road here. I'm going to bring this out 2000, which is conveniently or inconveniently over here. Let's go 1600, and then that needs to go 400 more. I just want to know where that ends. There. Oh, we have collision turned off too. Okay, so this is going to come all the way in to there. Bring that way. And I don't think I want this to come into the same spot. So what we're going to do... Actually, no, we're going to take this side out and have this in over here. Yeah. So then this one... This needs to go 2000 out this way, which is going to be in the lake. Okay. So what we're going to do then, and that's probably right here. Yeah. Okay. This is where we're going to get a little bit of a weird design for our districts. This is going to come in over here. Although what I think I want to do, we're going to split this. Oh, and then we have the cemetery there anyway. So that could all be the cemetery. And then here becomes a new district. And I think what we will do is it comes up this way. I'm going to extend that road some more. So that's 2000 there. This is going to come up. See, that goes to the next spot here. 2000. And that way. And then we can come in here with a district. Yeah, see, I want this to go all the way out to here. And it can be all on this side. And actually part of the lake too. Then we'll get another small one out here. Okay, so what do we have here? We have... let's call this... No, I don't want Marquette. Let me come up with something here. We'll call that Goodrich Memorial Garden. So it is the... Or no, we'll call it Goodrich Cemetery. We'll just keep it simple. And that is going to be a massive cemetery there, but it will work fine. Then we're going to get a couple other names here. This will be Armada Lake. And this can be Richmond. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get just a little bit of water out this way. Okay, and then we can start adding more residential over here. And what I think I want, get this filled in right there. Yeah, then we need to get a school out this way. We will go with this one again. So we're still in this older part of town, so we don't want anything too fancy yet. I don't know, do we need a high school? No, not yet. Okay, so let's just go ahead and fill this in then too. This could be a park. It's a nice size for a park. And it would give just enough leisure there. They need another cemetery on this side as well. So just get this crematorium there. That is going to work. Yeah. That'll be a good thing in there. Kind of a weird spot at the front of the cemetery, but I think it'll be fine. All right, but that is where we will leave it for today. We went a little bit long, but I don't think you mind. I think it's pretty likely that you don't mind. We do, at some point, I want to get the trams started, but I also kind of want to fill out the rest of the grid out here. I might do a little bit of that off camera. I know I want to get another one of these squares out here, see where we're at with that. Maybe come down this way too. But I'll do that off camera. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.